Hello everyone, very good evening. This is Karthik from RajCloud Technologies. I welcome you all to today's Salesforce Admin and Development introduction session. I hope everyone can see my screen and I'm able to hear you clearly, right? Okay, I'm just like giving you the unmute option as well. Just a second. Yeah, the option is enabled for everyone. So can someone confirm me about this? You can see my screen and you're able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So, I welcome once again. I welcome you all to today's Salesforce Admin and Development introduction session. I'll just give some introduction about the training institute and the social media handles, like what we are going for, and then I'll be starting the explanation about the course structure, duration, fees, and everything. Then I'll hand over the session to the trainer, Deepak Garu. Okay. Yes. Let me start. So this is our website, razinformatica.com. So initially it was Raz Informatica, and now it was changed to Raz Cloud Technologies. On the left top corner, you can see that. So initially we started with only Raz Informatica, I mean Informatica course. So later on, like we have added like many cloud courses. You can check out in the courses section here. Okay, so we have added all these cloud technologies. So we renamed from Raj Informatica to Raj Cloud Technologies. If you can just scroll down, if you can just scroll down a bit. So here you can see like our courses that what we are offering here: Salesforce certification training, cybersecurity and ethical hacking training, Azure data engineering and Databricks, AWS and DevOps certification training, Snowflake in the combination of DBT and ADF, GCP professional certification training, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud IACS IDMC, Python for kids. This course is specially designed for the kids, so who are in between 6th grade to 12th grade. So these people can take up this training actually. Python for kids and Microsoft Power BI, Python Full Stack Development, Python for AI and Chat GPT, and Tableau. These are few of our other courses as well. So in our website, there is a many useful information available. If you just go to the interview section, many courses interview questions are available here. If you go to the material section, many courses materials are available here. Okay, so you can access these things for free of cost, and we are also providing the internships as well. So these internships are only for the people, so whoever are completing their UG or PG in the current year. Okay, so this internship suits for only the people. So whoever are like completing their undergraduation or the post graduation in this year. Okay, yes. So this is our complete details about the website. Even you can just go to the courses section and you can check out all our courses available here. If you can just click on that, so you will be redirected to that particular course and you can check out the course content and everything here. You can check out the course content and everything here. So this is the course content. These are the certifications that we are going to help you. Okay, so this is the complete course content actually. Okay, if you can just scroll down, you can check the complete things. If you want to download as well, yes, there is a download option too. Just you can click on download full syllabus in PDF and you can download. These are the course outcomes as well. Okay, these are the course outcomes as well. Okay, I'm just sharing the website link with you. Keep browsing our website for all the updated information. For all the updated information, you can just like keep browsing our website so that you will be getting each and every information. And even in the home page, so you can check out all our upcoming demo sessions as well. If you can just scroll down, you can see here upcoming free live sessions. You can just like, if you are looking for those things, you can just click on and you can just like log into that and you can just register for that particular session. We have a YouTube channel also, that is Raz Informatica Real Time Hands On Job Based Training. So 35.4K subscribers nearly we have. In this YouTube channel, we have uploaded like many useful content on different courses, like different courses content we have added here. You can check out Snowflake, AWS, Salesforce, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud, Cyber Security, Power BI, Python for kids. Okay, so like many interview questions are available. Okay, so project discussions are available, and many useful content is available in our YouTube channel. So just like subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all our future videos as well. I'm going to share the I'm going to share the like YouTube channel link as well. You can just click on the link and you can subscribe to our channel for all the future updates. And we have an Instagram handle as well, that is Raj Informatica. So in this Instagram handle, so we will be posting the job updates, job openings updates, like we'll be posting here. So even you can check out the job opening highlights as well. So even you can just click on this and you can get the previous updates, like whatever we have posted here, you can check out. Okay. Yeah. So hope you can see my screen, right? Yeah, so I'll be like just explaining about the course structure and like how about the fees and the duration, everything. Like I'll be like just explaining you now. If you have any questions, you can feel free to stop me anywhere and you can ask. Okay, yeah. So in this Salesforce training, so we have divided into two different parts. The first one is a Salesforce admin, and the second part is a Salesforce development. In the first part, the Salesforce admin, the course duration is 45 days and the fee is 20,000 rupees. And the Salesforce development, after completion of this Salesforce admin, we will be starting the Salesforce development, and this course duration is also 45 days and the fee is 20,000 rupees. If you want to go for both Salesforce admin and development, so then the duration of this course will be 3 months and you are going to do two real-time projects here, and the fee will be 35,000 rupees. As you are joining both of our courses, so you will be getting a discount of 5,000 rupees here. So in the Salesforce admin, so the course duration is 45 days and the timings will be like evening 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. The actual timings of the classes are 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST, 90-minute session every day. And the fee on the course fee is 20,000 rupees. In this, like we are going to cover one real-time project, and each and every session we are going to record and we are going to share it with you. You can access these recordings for lifetime. And the new batch is starting from 2nd of May. Today is the 30th April, and on the 2nd of May, we will be starting the new batch. And the Salesforce development. So the development is also having the same things. So 45 days are the courses. After completion of admin, we'll start this development batch. And the duration of this course is 50 plus hours, 45 days. And the timings are same timings, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. And the fee is 20,000 rupees. Okay, so and there will be one real-time project will be covered. Each and every sessions, like we are going to provide you the recordings. So you can access it for lifetime. You can access the recordings for lifetime. For the registrations, you can just contact us at on these two numbers actually, 8105296858. You will get this number as Raj Informatica. You will get this number as Raj Informatica. So there is a one more number for the registrations, 63616 38108. Both WhatsApp and call is available on this number, and you will get this number as a Megha RajCloudTech. For the registrations, I'm just sharing these details with you. You can just call or WhatsApp us on this number so that you'll get the complete information about this, about the training and all. Yeah, sorry for that. So, like we have all the payment details available, all the payment modes are available here. UPI, bank transfer, net banking, credit card, debit card, and the international transfer, PayPal, everything is available with us so that like you can go for your comfortable payment option as well. For more details of the course, you can just like use this link and you can check the complete course structure here. So any questions in this? So if you have any questions in this, you can ask me. I hope like everyone is having the like unmute option as well. Okay, so if you have any doubts in this, so you can ask me, because like in the next 2 to 3 minutes, we will be entering into the technical content. Okay, so the complete technical content will be delivered in the next half an hour to 45 minutes.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Can I ask question?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. When compared to the competitors, like why this fees is very high, this RAS cloud technique.
Sure. See, the thing is, you can compare with the content as well. Once the technical session delivered, so you will be getting the differences for this institute to other institutes as well. Okay. Even the teaching and everything it includes actually. So you can check out the quality of the training, that how we are delivering here, and what are the concepts that we are included here. All these things comes into the part. Okay. So once after completion of this technical session, for sure, like we can discuss on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any previous testimonies like where you like trained and people are placed in companies?
Salesforce, this is our first batch actually. Okay, so from last like 4 years, we are training on different tools and technologies. So these are the courses that we are offering till now. Okay, so this Salesforce is a new batch that we have added recently. This is our first batch actually.
It is
Yeah.
like previous statement and this method is contradicting each other, right? If you have a first batch, how come your fees is high compared to competitors? That's what my initial question again.
Yes, Shankar Garu. See, the thing is, the fee will be varies on different factors. The first part is the content. So how, for sure, like when we are starting a new course, for sure we'll be comparing our content with all our competitors. That is the first point. And the second thing is, so the trainer, whoever delivering the concepts, like how many years of experience he is having. Okay, so how he can deliver. So these things also comes into the part. That is the reason why. So I said you like at the end of the meeting, we can surely discuss on this. I'm just like handovering the session to Deepak Garu to start the technical session from here.
Okay.
Yeah. Deepak Garu, over to you, please.
Hi, Karthik.
Yes, Deepak Garu, over to you. You can start from here.
Yeah, sure. Should I take over?
Yes, please.
Okay. Very good evening to one and all. Is my voice loud and clear, everybody? Just a quick check. Those of you who are present, actively listening, just raise your hand once so that I know that, okay, these many people are listening. Okay, I see Shankar has responded. How about others? Gio has responded. Michael. 3. Johannes. Okay. 4 people. Others are just connected, not really listening. RK, Anita, 6. Okay. Yeah, Himabindu is there. Fair. Srinu is there. Fair. So, let me start off by introducing myself. Give me just 1 minute. I'll pull out a short PPT for you. Just 1 minute. While I bring up the PPT, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Deepak Kumar Patro, and I'm currently based out of Hyderabad. As a whole, I have got 16 years of experience in, let's call it, learning and development, because I have not been working in just one aspect of learning and development, though training has been one of my core skill set. That is where I have spent most of my time. But in addition to working as a trainer, I have also spent working on other aspects of learning and development, like training design, content development, training management, pre-training assessment, post-training assessment, a lot of things. So overall, I've got 16 years of experience into training and development, but exclusively into Salesforce, I have been for last 5 years. In last 5 years, I have delivered training in Salesforce alone, both at corporates and, let's say, for different organizations which form batches like this. In the last 6 years, in last 5 years, I have delivered training to not just trainees based out of India, I have also trained people based out of other countries, have delivered online in-person trainings, and I'm 3 times Salesforce certified. So I have a certification in Salesforce Admin, Salesforce Development, that's called PD1, as well as Salesforce Marketing Cloud. I started my Salesforce journey by directly associating with one of the ATPs of Salesforce, where I went on to become a Salesforce certified instructor. A Salesforce certified instructor is someone who is authorized by Salesforce after going through a rigorous process that they set to deliver training on Salesforce behalf. So I was delivering training on Salesforce behalf for a while, after which I have moved out of that ATP. Okay. So in addition to delivering training on Salesforce, I have also delivered training on MERN Stack and let's say various other technologies that comes with full stack development. I have also delivered training on communication management skills. Okay, that's broadly about my profile. As I say, currently I am very actively engaged in delivering training at different forums for corporates as well as batches like this, right? So that's briefly about me. Now, I'll just limit my presentation to 4 points only. 4 major points is what I'll cover. And then I'll open the floor for everybody to ask questions. Okay, so let me just go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so sorry. So as I mentioned, got a postgraduate degree way back in 2008, 16 years in L&D, certified Salesforce instructor, 5 years into Salesforce, 3 times certified, full stack MERN communication management. Now I'll limit my presentation to just answering these 3 questions. Why are we talking about Salesforce? What in Salesforce would you learn? And how will you learn Salesforce? 3 major questions: why, what, and how. And of course, while also focus on one very more fundamental question, which is what is Salesforce, which some of you may not be able to just understand. Okay. Or you may have got very limited understanding about what is Salesforce. So let's talk about why we are talking about Salesforce, and then I'll help you understand, okay, what is Salesforce, and then what in Salesforce would you learn. See, one of the simplest ways we can understand Salesforce is Salesforce happens to be one of the very successful engineering companies in the world. Just as Microsoft is one of the most largest engineering company in the world, Salesforce also is a very close competitor. Now, let me rather dive into the explanation about Salesforce as a company, then I'll tell you a few details around it. You will better understand what is Salesforce by understanding its brief history. So back in 1990s, Mark Benioff, who happens to be the CEO of Salesforce, was working for Oracle. And back then, there was already something called CRM in the market. So CRM was not something new that Mark Benioff came of. CRM simply stands for Customer Relationship Management. So let us understand this one word, then we'll understand a little about Salesforce history, and then we'll be able to move forward in this presentation. So let's understand this one word called CRM. See, in its true sense, CRM is a business philosophy where a company decides that the customer is at the center of all my business decisions. Whatever I would do as a business organization should ultimately benefit the customer. The customer is someone whom I'll have to put efforts to acquire, retain, and nurture. Okay. So I repeat, CRM is a core business philosophy which puts customer at the center of all business decision making. And back in 1990s, some of the largest organizations realized it, that, hey, we have to take all our business decisions keeping customer at its center. Now, in order to be able to take care of this CRM function, CRM objective, they wanted some tools to help them. Okay. And that is where the CRM softwares came into the marketplace. So there were few companies who realized that, okay, the largest of companies, they manage their sales function in such a way. So why don't we create a CRM solution that can help them manage their customer relationships very efficiently? So already CRM existed in the marketplace, but Mark Benioff said that, okay, whatever CRM solutions are there in the marketplace are not as efficient or as effective as they should have been. The problem is that these CRM solutions have to be installed on laptops or desktops or whatever it is, and they cannot move around. So that is where Salesforce was conceptualized. Mark Benioff said, we'll create the world's first online CRM or cloud-based CRM. So everywhere you hear about Salesforce, they'll always start off by saying we are world's number one CRM, number one CRM, number one CRM. And they indeed are world's number one CRM. And they have, they were the pioneers. They were the first ones in the marketplace who went on to create cloud-based CRM solution. So let me just show you the journey that started way back in 1990, somewhere around 1990s, which is like 25 years ago. Okay. back in 1990s. So I think it was 1999. Okay, I'm sorry, back in 1999. So the journey that started back then, you would see today Salesforce is one of the biggest players in the world when it comes to CRM. Okay. Out of all the companies that purchase CRM, okay, across the world, there are different companies who purchase CRM solutions. 30% of them purchase from Salesforce. The next closest competitor is Microsoft Dynamics, which is 6% of the market share, which is holding 6% of the market share. Now, why I put this particular slide is for you to understand that Salesforce is by far the largest CRM, okay, provider across the world. Okay. And because of being the largest provider, it is enjoying 30% of the total market size of CRM. So the total market size of CRM means all the companies spend approximately 85 lakhs 14,586 crore rupees in purchasing CRM across the world, out of which 30% of this is earned alone by Salesforce. Now, the conclusion we need to draw here is when so many companies are spending so much money in purchasing CRM solutions, then definitely they must be seeing a lot of value in that. And that's why I'm saying money flow is a clear indicator of the value that the company creates for its customer. Okay. So Salesforce, just like many other companies which are into the CRM business, they're actually creating a lot of value for their customers. Okay. So whosoever purchasing the CRM solutions, they are benefiting from these software solutions. Okay. One other way to look at Salesforce as an organization is, or in general also, when you want to understand about a company, always look at what does that company sell. That is, okay, the question, if you have an answer to, you will understand what is that company on about. So what does Salesforce really sell? In simple terms, Salesforce sells technology-based solutions for large business enterprises built and delivered over cloud computing services. Okay, so that is what Salesforce basically sells. So a company, let's say Mahindra, okay, Motors in India, okay, Mahindra and Mahindra in India, they approach Salesforce and say, hey, we want to strengthen our sales function. So Salesforce will say, yes, we have a technology solution for that. Then Mahindra will say, okay, we also have a problem with our service function. So Salesforce will say, we have another solution for that under the brand name of Salesforce. Similarly, what Salesforce has done is, though it started off as world's first cloud-based CRM solution, it went on to expand its offering and it started offering numerous other things in addition to the CRM, the core CRM that it was selling. So today, we will see that Salesforce officially has, okay, Salesforce has a host of solutions, a bouquet of solutions, we say. Okay, it has a bouquet of solutions. It's not just one or two. Anything that you want as a business entity, Salesforce could be having a technology-based solution for that. Okay, either in the form of data cloud, health cloud, sales cloud, service cloud. All of these are different packages or different offerings that Salesforce provides to take care of any business enterprise requirement. Okay, you want to manage your finance function, we have a solution for that. You want to manage your HR function, we have a solution for that. Okay, for different industries, for different kind of requirements, Salesforce has been building its core CRM platform, and it has gone on to become a very massive organization like Microsoft. Okay. Now, I said there are three questions I'll answer. First is why we are talking about Salesforce. So first point is Salesforce is a successful company. A lot of companies see value in what Salesforce creates, and therefore, okay, people purchase Salesforce, and it is by far one of the largest player, and it is going to remain the largest player for a very long time for sure. And because of the wonderful work that they are doing, because of the constant innovation that they are doing to the platform, they have been a world leader and they are going to continue to lead the world in this particular space. Okay, the next big player, Microsoft, is not even having 10% of the market share, while Salesforce enjoys the largest. Do note that the others are all small players who do not even have 1% of the market share. That is large, okay? But at the same time, it's just a matter of time when Salesforce will also be able to acquire a massive part of this market share. The last thing as to why it is important or why we are discussing Salesforce is all of you must have definitely heard about something. All of you must have definitely heard something very positive about Salesforce, and that's why you are here. Everybody out here, I'm sure, must have, okay, at some point in time felt or realized or heard that doing a Salesforce certification can boost your career prospects. It can open up wonderful doors for you to start a very good, build a very good career. And trust me, since 5 years, if I compare my career 5 years ago and today, I can, okay, for sure say I have truly benefited by being part of the Salesforce ecosystem. And in last 5 years, whomsoever I have seen, all of them have benefited by being part of the Salesforce ecosystem. Okay, so that answers the first question, why we are talking about Salesforce. Now, the second question is, what in Salesforce would you learn and how will you learn Salesforce, right? So for this, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay. So let's say just 1 minute. Let me pull out this for you. Okay. So what is this? Let's understand that for a minute and then we'll dive into some more details. So what exactly does Salesforce sell in the marketplace? It sells what we refer to them as orgs like this. Okay, what it sells is orgs like this. It's called org, short form for organization. Now, what we are essentially looking at is a typical application built on the Salesforce org. Just as I have got into something called a sales app, there is something called a certification app, there's something called a service app, there's something called, okay, marketing, CRM classic app, community app, different kind of apps are there. So what Salesforce has done is, though initially it started as a core CRM software, it realized that every company's requirement is not met by the software that it has built. So it said, okay, we'll not just give you a software solution, we'll also allow you to make customizations on this particular platform using which we have built this software. So you can now literally go and create applications like this on the Salesforce platform and, okay, customize these applications the way it fits into your organization, the way your organization, okay, requirements are. You go ahead and build custom applications on this. Now, when we say what is that we are going to learn in this Salesforce program, there are two things we are talking about. One is learning how to do development work on the Salesforce platform. And two is learning how to administer the Salesforce platform. Now, what does this mean? Let me elaborate briefly and then, okay, you should be able to understand and connect all the dots. So, for example, let's go back to the example of Mahindra and Mahindra. So, Mahindra and Mahindra is a large organization. Maybe let's say 5 lakh employees work there. But the sales team comprises of 50,000 people spread across the country. Now, what Mahindra and Mahindra does is it approaches Salesforce as an organization and says, we want you to provide us with some solution where we can manage 50,000 sales users in one interface. So Salesforce creates an org like this and gives it to Mahindra and Mahindra. And Mahindra will onboard all those 50,000 employees on this particular platform. Now, when they onboard these 50,000 employees on this particular platform, these 50,000 employees will have to have all the necessary applications that they would be making use of to do their day-to-day job. These applications are the one which the developers will have to develop before these 50,000 employees are onboarded on the Salesforce platform. So developers are who? Those who can build applications like this, not just knowing how to configure the out-of-the-box applications, but also learning how to build applications from scratch depending on the organization's need. So developers will develop most of the solutions here, applications here, by just using point and click tools without having to know any programmatic concepts. But at the same time, some of the applications might require you to use some programming configurations to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve through your application. And that is where, in addition to knowing how to develop applications on the Salesforce platform declaratively, that is by using point and click tools, one can also learn and become good at what we refer to as developing on the Salesforce platform programmatically by using programming skills in Apex language. So this is one kind of a role that is required by organizations, developers who can develop the application. But then there is another kind of a role that is required by organizations called administrators. Who are these administrators? Administrators are the people who basically manage the entire setup of this particular org. So they decide, who can access the org, who cannot access the org, who can access what, and who can do what on this particular platform. What applications one will have access to, what objects will one have access to, what fields they can see, what they can do on this entire platform. All of that is primarily comes under the purview of what we refer to as an administrator. So administrator is a very significant role in an organization, in a Salesforce organization. Someone who is good with an administrator can manage a Salesforce org, manage all the users on the org, manage the security, manage the data model, manage all the applications. They need not themselves be good with developing as such, but they would definitely know some basic development, basic configuration, most of the configuration that a typical admin has to do as part of his or her job. So here we are saying, as part of this program, we are offering three things. We are saying, one, you start off your journey in Salesforce by learning about Salesforce Admin. That could be a standalone program. If you go for it, once you go through this training, you will literally become eligible to learn anything and everything in Salesforce after that. Because this program in Salesforce Admin will set this strong foundation for you to understand anything in Salesforce. The second thing we are offering is where we are saying that if you want, you can continue to learn development also after the admin curriculum. So we deliver admin for a while, and once the admin is over, we'll deliver the development, Salesforce development curriculum also back to back. So one offering is standalone admin program, one offering is standalone development program, and one offering is admin cum development program. So depending on which career path you want to take, whether you want to go into a developer's path or whether you want to go into a administrator's path, different options are available to you. Let me also show you something that you can always refer it yourself also, that There is something called Trailhead, which is a platform that Salesforce has created. This is, though it's a official Salesforce platform, but under the guidance of someone is what you will be able to make use of this. So here they very clearly list out what are the different career paths that is available for anybody to choose. Do you want to go into an admin path, architect path, a developer's path, a sales professional's path, which is non-technical, a marketer's path, consultant's path, or a designer's path? Okay, so as you can see, everything is not technical, core technical here. You need to know technology also, you need to know business aspects also to be able to be a good Salesforce professional. But some roles demand you to work on technology, some roles demand you to make use of the technology to do well in business, and those are like consultants and sales professionals and sales marketer and all. Okay, so here you can see, as part of our training, once you undergo our training, you will actually be eligible to sit and clear this examination called Salesforce Administrator exam. You can also aim to have a Salesforce Platform App Builder curriculum, Salesforce Platform App Builder certification. These are the two certifications you would be eligible to appear once you undergo our training, because these are exams that Salesforce conducts. You will have to directly register on the Salesforce site, pay for the exam, take the exam, and Salesforce will award you that certification. Okay. So in addition to this, there is one other certification which we will prepare you for, which is the Platform Developer 1 certification, PD1, which is a core development certification. For people who have never been into programming, have no programming foundation, aiming for developer at this stage will be difficult, because back to back when we deliver admin and development, it could be difficult for you to grasp. But if you can set a proper foundation in programming in general, by the time we start off with programming batches, you would be able to learn programming as well. Okay, or you can also aim for becoming platform developer as well. Okay, so with this, I think I have answered these three questions. Why, okay, we are talking about Salesforce. What in Salesforce would you learn? So these are two things I have given. Now, how will you learn Salesforce is basically that we will have a hands-on training. Salesforce training cannot be imparted without actually making use of the the org that we are currently looking at. This is where you will come spend all your time basically doing stuff, exploring stuff, learning, getting hands-on experience. All of that is what you're going to do. Okay, so training, these training programs, Salesforce training programs are, let's say, 80% hands-on, or 70% hands-on, and 30% conceptual. So in order to build conceptual clarity, you will have to learn and know a lot of things that will be provided to you, and the rest would be hands-on training. Okay, with this, I'll end my presentation, short presentation here, and I am open to take any questions from anybody. You're free to start asking questions.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, Deepika.
Sir, I come from scratch, sir. I don't have like a basic knowledge of programming language except C. So, am I able to learn this program, or have I any fell with difficulties if I join this program?
Yeah. So you say you have done some programming in C language, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Whatever you did, were you comfortable with that when it was taught to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand basics of how programming works, how loops work, how conditional statements work. These basic concepts are always clear to you. They have
Yes.
never. Okay, maths is fine for you, logic is fine for you, right?
Yes.
If that is fine, then it's good enough. You are eligible to learn Salesforce development, not a problem. Okay, and Salesforce has actually extremely made it easier for all of us to learn this. So once, for example, let's say you join a Salesforce admin program, you will have few weeks time to work on your programming foundation, which is what we could help you with. Okay. By the time the programming module starts in Salesforce, you would be good enough to grasp everything in that. Okay. So everybody can learn, not a problem, provided your basic mathematics is correct, your basic logic is fine, you have had some exposure to programming, that will be of great benefit. If not, it will take a lot of time for you to get that programming bent of mind. Okay, that is the reason why I say that you should have some foundation in it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Anybody else?
Hi, sir. My name is Anita.
Yeah.
I have one question. In
Yeah.
the present market, there are many technologies, right?
Right.
Nowadays. So, and compared to other, how can we choose Salesforce as a career? Can you explain us?
See, it's a good question. So many new technologies, okay, are there for you to choose from. But as I said, one of the things that must have brought you to this particular seminar or this particular webinar is that you must have definitely heard, okay, something good about Salesforce. And okay, see, I have also worked on different technologies. For example, I tell you, if you want, I can train you in becoming a MERN Stack developer, for example. But MERN Stack development, learning MERN Stack development requires a lot of things for you to learn. Okay, you have to learn front-end technologies, you have to learn back-end technologies, you have to learn databases and everything that comes in between. And you have to have an expertise on all these aspects. Why would you learn MERN Stack development? Because ultimately you want to build applications. Now, what Salesforce has done is, it says that I'll take away 80% of that work that you do as a MERN Stack developer. You just do 20% of the work that you do as a developer, as a full stack developer on my Salesforce platform, and you will be able to build a world-class application here. Okay. So I repeat, what will take 100% of work for someone to build an application will take just about 20 to 30% on Salesforce platform for you to achieve the same end result. Okay. So learning about a platform like Salesforce, which generally are referred to as low code or no code platforms, makes your development journey very, very fast, very easy. And you must have also heard, right, that the future is not about programmers as such. Because of AI technologies emerging in the marketplace, a lot of work that developers used to do in the form of coding is going to go away. So where should development professionals' focus be? Their focus will no more be on coding, but in understanding how can we build solutions using the technology that is already available at our disposal. That's what precisely you are going to do on the Salesforce platform. And the good news also is that Salesforce is a pioneer in implementing technology on its platform. So whatever we have been hearing in and around the world, that okay, the latest emerging technology in AI is agents, agentic AI. Everybody is talking about agentic AI, okay, in the world. What Salesforce has done is, Salesforce has implemented agentic AI on its platform as one of its core feature, and it has made developing agents so very easy for everybody, okay, with least, okay, amount of learning required. So you don't have to know 100% of the technology that is required to build agents. You can learn just 20 to 30% of that on the Salesforce platform, and you can build agents. Okay. So this is why I say that there are 2-3 factors based on which I can at least recommend you to consider Salesforce as the career option. Number one, Salesforce has been doing this for years. It has always been at the forefront of adopting technologies, making it an integral part of the Salesforce platform, and therefore it has always stayed relevant in the marketplace. Okay, trust me, 2-3 years ago, I was actually feeling that would Salesforce sustain the radical changes that are happening in the world? But when it unleashed or unpacked, okay, what it has in the form of agent force in the recent past, I felt it has done one of the most wonderful things that, okay, companies like Salesforce could have done. So it is always on the forefront. It is constantly innovating and getting better and better. And because it is doing that, everybody who is associated with the Salesforce company in some way or the other, all of them are also benefiting from this constant innovation. So it is easy to learn. Everybody in this ecosystem is, okay, growing along with the company, and the company in itself is accelerating in the right direction. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And how is the job market for this, sir?
See, I would say when it comes to job market, there is only one thing that everybody needs to understand. Okay, if you have not been a developer already, then it's in general difficult for you to get into a developer's role in general. Okay, for anyone who is from a non-IT background and who is into non-development role, they want to migrate into core development area, it's in general difficult. But let's say you learn, you are good and you want to get into the marketplace. Okay, you can do that. But the first job is the one that where you might face some real difficulty. Okay, getting the first breakthrough in the Salesforce ecosystem would be a difficulty, because in general, the IT companies are not open to just hiring people who are freshers, who don't have any prior experience and all of that. That's the only struggle. It's not that there is no requirement for Salesforce professionals. Trust me, though I have been a training professional, a Salesforce certified instructor, every week at least 2 calls I'll receive saying that, hey, we have an opening in so and so company for a developer's role. And I keep saying that, hey, I'm not a developer, I don't want to get into development, and therefore I decline those requests. So I have seen that there has always been a demand in the marketplace. Getting into the first job within Salesforce could be a little difficult if you do not have relevant background. If you have relevant background, it's really easy, really easy for you to jump into anything that is Salesforce. If not, it will take you the first struggle. After that, it becomes easy. Once you are within the ecosystem, then it becomes very easy for you to keep growing and moving upwards.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Others? Anybody? Any other questions?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deepak. Hi, this is Himanshu.
Hi, Mansi.
Yeah, I'm using this Salesforce from last 2 years in my day-to-day sales activity. So, how your this course will boost my career opportunities? I would like to know that, because I'm not an IT professional by background. Uh, but I would like to have some trainings on this Salesforce, so that I can boost my career, like
Cool.
development
Cool.
or other activity.
Okay, good. Okay, and I'm glad you asked this question, because this
Yeah,
question and answer will benefit everybody else also. So just
yeah,
Himanshu, couple of follow-up questions. So you are an end user of Salesforce, right? So
yeah, right.
what solution has your company implemented? What in Salesforce, okay, your company is using?
Yeah, we are the service sector. We provide services for various service lines we have to the
Right.
end customers, like inspections, certifications, and all that trainings and safety audits. Like,
Right.
so, we have vast we have a strong customer line, and I think Salesforce is a great tool to get
Correct.
more familiar with.
Correct. So you are basically using this to manage your sales function, the sales team's function, right?
Right, 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 right.
So essentially, you may be using what we refer to as Sales Cloud.
Okay.
Okay. So possible, or you could be using the core CRM as long as it serves your purpose, or it could be Sales Cloud in particular. Okay. I'm
Okay.
sure you're not using this for the something called Service Cloud, right? You're not using Service Cloud, you're using Sales Cloud.
Yeah, we are using Salesforce for sales, right?
Yeah, fair. So that is okay. You can just check with your admin team. They'll be able to guide you, saying that yes, we are using Sales Cloud. Most likely that could be the case. Otherwise, it could be a core CRM platform also, which is also equally good for certain use cases. Now, the point is, how will this training help you? See,
Yeah.
for everybody else also, you should know, people like Himanshu are not developers, they are not admins, but they are what we refer to as end users. Who are end users? End users are employees like Himanshu who are given applications to make use of to do their day-to-day job. So Himanshu must be coming into an application like this, and he must be looking at the different records that is maintained here, making use of those records to make calls, to follow up with leads, this, that, and doing his day-to-day job and okay, moving forward in his career. Now, as a developer or as an admin, you need to build applications for the end users only. Ultimately, these applications will be used by a set of people, maybe 5,000 employees or 50,000 employees or whatever it is. They should be able to use these applications built on this platform to do their day-to-day jobs and do it very efficiently, right? Now, Himanshu, what will happen is if you undergo this training, you will actually be able to understand everything that is happening behind the screen, which is allowing you to use this application the way you are using. See, there are two things that a Salesforce professional has to be good at. One is one has to be extremely good in understanding the business side of things. And two is one has to be good with the technology side of things. You must already be good with the business side of things. You know what this application does, you know what your job involves, and how you are able to use this application or this platform to do your job better. So you're already familiar with how businesses work, how this sales function happens, how the data, how the applications, how the objects you see here helps you in your day-to-day job. Now, by learning the technology side of things, you will also be able to configure this and understand how this is configured in general. So you can actually, okay, see this part of the platform. You can develop whatever objects you think, okay, would make uh, these applications better. You can, okay, do a lot of configurations. Everything that we have to do to make an application work like this, you will learn how to do it, the technology side of it. The other benefit you will have is, I'm sure you may not ever aspire to get into a Salesforce developer's career path because that may not be relevant to your career so far, but you can always aspire to be a consultant. Okay. Now, who are these consultants? See, consultants are people who are experts to whom we go for consultation. So there is, let's say, Mahindra and Mahindra. Okay. Mahindra and Mahindra will have a lot of people who know what they want, but they do not know the technology side of it. So they cannot exactly talk in a language that the Salesforce technical people would want to understand. A consultant job is to bridge the gap between these business people and the technology people with the expertise that the consultant has. A consultant knows the platform technically also, and he understands the platform from a business perspective also, and therefore he can moderate, facilitate, okay, the projects that generally goes in companies where they want to implement Salesforce, and especially your expertise lies in sales, so you could be a very good sales consultant or sales cloud consultant. Similarly, you can aspire to get into you can aspire to build your expertise on other such similar solutions which you think you can learn. For example, you can also build your expertise on service cloud, or maybe if you are into some particular industry where you're good at, then you can also probably, okay, aspire to build your expertise in financial services cloud and you become a consultant in that. All these possibilities exist. Yes.
Yes.
So as I say, doing an admin course will set the foundation for you to learn anything in Salesforce. Without that, you will not be able to comprehend this on your own. One admin curriculum, and the next thing should be something where you want to categorically develop your expertise and you see a very clear opportunity for yourself to grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deepak, I do not have an IT background. Does this will affect my
No,
like?
that would not matter.
Okay.
Yes, see, okay, what is there in IT? IT is the only thing when what we should understand when you say I do not have IT is I don't have a programming background. Okay.
Yeah.
Does not mean you cannot understand simple concepts that goes into, okay, for example, when you look at this and I say this is an object, okay, in this object we have different fields. Now this is hardly technical. Okay, for example, you know already, right? You have a contact object, right? In this contact object you have different records, right? So this record has all these different fields, correct? So we will teach you how to configure this. How can you create an object? How can you have fields in that? And how do you decide, okay, how to configure this? All of them just by using declarative tools like this. You just click, okay, choose, and there you go. You can keep building stuff. So this does not require technology background. This does not require any programming. So you will be able to learn all of this. And you will actually enjoy. Okay, I'm sure you will actually enjoy your journey in Salesforce, because whatever you have been using as an end user all this while, you will also be able to understand. Now you will also be able to create such experiences and applications and uh, front-end experiences for others using this platform.
Hi Deepak.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I'm Jyoti.
Hi, Jyoti.
I have a query which is relating to CPQ. I mean, out of admin and development. Is there any careers, career growth in CPQ? I mean, is there any options,
CPQ.
job option? Yes.
Yeah. See, CPQ is a very specialized area, right?
Yeah.
So if the question is there a demand for CPQ specialists in the market? The answer is yes. There's a lot of demand in companies for CPQ specialists. Okay. But as I say, typically what will these companies, okay, who requires CPQ specialists look for? They want people who are already working on that CPQ technology. Okay, something to do with CPQ. Either some other CPQ in some other platform, or have got some rich experience in handling some CPQ solutions. This is how companies look for. Okay, that is where the entry barrier is. Otherwise, once you do this Salesforce admin course, you will be qualified to learn the CPQ and you will be able to do it very easily. Okay.
Okay.
So once you learn CPQ post the Salesforce admin program, you can always look for opportunities in it, and you will definitely find opportunities in this.
Somewhere someone asking like CPQ with velocity, or someone like LWC with CPQ. Which would be the great career?
See, start off with Salesforce admin. That will set the
Mm.
foundation. Then specialize in CPQ, and then don't bother about learning anything else until you are very sure that that is required from a job perspective. Okay. See, why I'm clearly able to say that do admin and then do CPQ, because you are clear that you want to work in the CPQ domain. So that's why the product is clear in your mind that this is the product on which I want to build my expertise. So you can learn CPQ immediately after your admin. But whatever you learn in CPQ, that should be good enough to open up a career opportunity for you. So you build that. After that, you can decide, do you want to acquire more skills or not? And if by any chance after doing CPQ you're not able to find the relevant opportunities, then do what more you can do to add on to your existing skill set on CPQ. Now see, when you say CPQ and LWC, that is like a very specialized skill. You cannot actually be an LWC expert until you have done Salesforce admin, Salesforce development, and then beyond development is where LWC comes into picture, and that's a core development skill, okay, an advanced development skill. So not just writing classes and all, you need to be an expert in front-end technologies also to be able to build LWC. So if that is the career path you want to take, then you have to do development and then go for CPQ or LWC. Okay. You cannot directly be a CPQ. You cannot have expertise in CPQ and LWC without doing the development part.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Sir, is just a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Without learning Salesforce admin, can we get into the marketing cloud, sir? Salesforce marketing cloud?
It again depends on what is the role you want to get into. Okay. So in the, yes. So here is where you have to understand that there are certain platforms within Salesforce. So I said core CRM platform is one word what I was using up until now, but it is true that what Salesforce has done is, for example, when it was building its CRM and other solutions, it wanted to offer something to companies to manage their marketing function. But it saw that it was not able to build things as efficiently as some other company had already done it. There was some company called Exact Target. So what Salesforce did, it purchased that entire Exact Target company, rebranded what they were selling, and now they're calling it as Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So, of course, okay, if you want to be a marketing cloud expert, then maybe this core CRM, everything that we learn in core CRM platform may not be directly relevant because things work a little differently in marketing cloud. I have been on both sides. I have been a marketing cloud certified professional as well as an admin professional. So I know that things work a little differently there, but there are some similarities for sure. A marketing cloud professional can also benefit from admin curriculum or admin training because there would be a lot of instances where you have to integrate your marketing cloud platform along with the core CRM platform that we are currently looking at. Okay. But then see, when it comes to commerce cloud, when it comes to marketing cloud, when it comes to service cloud kind of solutions, if you are sure you're likely to work in these specialized areas or specialized product areas, then you have to be very clear what role do you want to play. Do you want to play the role of a merchandiser? Then there's no point in doing anything in the development path. If you want to play the role of a email specialist, then again, there's no point for you to do anything to do with admin. So within these product domains, there are different kind of roles one can take. Okay, who is a admin? An admin is one whose primary responsibility is to secure the org, ensure that all the users are properly managed, everybody has access to what they need access to, and all the applications and everything is properly configured and is working fine. That's what an admin's job is. An admin's job is not to design beautiful interfaces. An admin's job is not to write custom code to be able to introduce custom functionalities. So you have to understand what role you want to do. In marketing cloud also, there are different kind of roles. If your interest is in running campaigns, okay, you want to write campaigns or build campaigns and run campaigns efficiently, then none of this admin training or development training is directly relevant to you. Okay, you have to learn marketing cloud as a platform. You have to understand about it and then build your expertise in that one area where you want to go and do your job, which is running campaigns. So you have to understand the platform first, what marketing cloud broadly comprises, then understand what role within that you want to take up, and then you can decide. I would suggest for questions like this, it's always better to first find out a working professional in that particular domain. If you already have someone in your life who is working as a marketing cloud professional, talk to them first, see what they are doing in their job, and then decide whether you want to do that or not.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Is there any way you can explain us the flow, like if we learn admin, so this is the role you can do like that, anything?
Come again? Which flow?
Like if we learn admin course, so what can we, what job, under which job category we can, yeah, suit like that? Anything you can explain us like that?
See, this is the page, okay? But I'm sure, okay, because we generally don't hear this thing on our own. In general, we always have a difficulty in relating to this language, this terms, okay? So just what I'll do is I'll first put this in the chat, this, okay, this particular page. If you want, you can always click on this link and open this, just bookmark this. I'll tell you what are the paths available within Salesforce and what can you choose or what should you choose based on what, okay? So let's assume that Salesforce says that these are the 7 different career paths you can choose. Admins are those people whose entire job is to make things easy for every other user in the org. Your job is only that. There's nothing else. Okay, an admin's job is that if anybody wants to use the Salesforce platform, how do you onboard them? How do you make them a user? How do you configure the right security settings? How do you give access to different features? How do you do all the basic configurations required for people to come and do their jobs on the platform? That's what a typical admin's job is, and it's interesting. Okay, it may not be the most rewarding Salesforce career path, but it's interesting and easy to learn. Okay, a architect, a developer role is very technical. Okay, you have to be an expert in programming to be a successful developer. Within that also, there are different kind of development paths. You are a Java developer, JavaScript developer, that can lead you to different options. If you want to be a developer on the Commerce Cloud platform, you can be that. If you want to be a Marketing Cloud developer, you can be that. Again, on which platform do you want to development work? That will also be open to you if you want to choose a developer path. Architect is the next level. So you have worked as a developer, you have seen how things have to be designed at the top level. That's when you choose an architect level, and architect is like, okay, the most difficult technical, okay, role that you can choose for yourself. Correct? That is architect. It requires a lot of expertise, lot of experience, a lot of high level work that you need to be good at. Sales professionals are people whose job is to strengthen the sales function of their organization. They just need to know how to leverage the Salesforce platform in getting better sales for their companies done. Okay. Marketer's job is different. So sales is a different, in management, we very clearly segregate sales and marketing to be two different things. A marketer's job is to generate interest in the public, and generate interest in their audience, and bring as many people as possible to connect with the sales team of the organization. That's what a marketer's job is: running advertisements, running campaigns, running different journeys through which it wants to uh, retain and nurture the relationship with the customers or leads. A sales professional job is to typically close deals, identify deals, close deals, and keep bringing more and more revenue into the market. So how can you use the Salesforce platform to strengthen the sales function of your organization is the role of sales professionals. For sales marketers, they do the marketing part. Consultants are experts on many things. That's why they are called consultants. So I'm good with Salesforce admin also. I'm good with Marketing Cloud also. I'm good with Service Cloud also. I'm good with Sales Cloud also. So I actually can be a Salesforce consultant who will provide consulting services to large companies who might want to use any of these products in their company. So I know what it is. So I'll be able to guide them better. What should be planned, how to talk, how to what to look forward to in terms of building a solution. So it's a very different role. Consultant is an expert, need not be a developer himself or herself, but has a very broad understanding on what development possibilities exist on the platform. Correct? Designer is again core technical job. It's like, okay, UI, UX designers kind of. So that is a different role in itself. Okay. So now my point is, if you want to be, if you want to build your Salesforce journey, where should you start? The simple answer is start as an admin. Okay. Complete an admin program, because that will make you eligible to learn for any of the things that you're preparing for on the Salesforce platform. The only answer I gave differently was for someone who wanted to start a career in Marketing Cloud exclusively, because I know Marketing Cloud works slightly differently. So everything that we are learning in the Salesforce admin may not directly be relevant to a person whose job is to build journeys only. Okay. If you want to be an admin on the Salesforce platform, on the Salesforce Marketing Cloud platform, then there's everything that we learn here will also apply there. But since that's a different platform, the entire features of administration also looks very different, works very different. So you will have to again undergo some additional training to be an expert in Marketing Cloud administration. Okay. But the fundamentals will remain the same. Okay. So have I answered your question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
Got
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. What else questions do we have? Okay. So if none, Karthik, do you have anything to share with them? Okay. So I think, okay, if none of you have any questions, okay, we are good to close it here. Okay. I think Karthik has been sharing, okay, asking you to share your details just in case, okay, you would want to have the session recording or would want to reach out for more queries. You can have our contact coordinates also. You can also share your contact details also so that we can get in touch with you. Okay. If we have any questions, I'm still open to take, else we can call it a day and we can close it here. Okay. So give me a minute. I'll just, okay. Yeah, sure, Himanshu. Thank you. I'll just inform Karthik to just comment.
Deepak, I'm here. No issues.
Yeah, sure. So would you want to take it forward? I'll just
Yes,
take a
Deepak,
leave.
I'll take it forward from here.
Yeah, sure.
Hello everyone, Karthik
No,
from
so
RajCloud
I'm taking a leave,
Technologies.
Karthik, and thank you, everybody.
Sure, Deepak, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, thanks for the wonderful session. So, hello everyone. Once again, this is Karthik from RajCloud Technologies technical team. So, like if you have any questions regarding the registration part, so hopefully I have cleared all the questions, right? So hopefully, like I have given a complete information regarding the registration, and I hope like you have cleared all your doubts with the Deepak Garu as well. I'm just sharing my screen. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay. Yes. So if you have any questions regarding the registration part, you can unmute and you can speak. So any questions from anyone? So even you can give me a like message as well in the chat box so that I can check and I can reply you as well. So like I'll just like repeat the features again. So like if someone want to go for like a both Snowflake admin and development, so the course price is 35,000 rupees here, and there is some special offers are also available. So whoever attended today's demo, only for you people. So these prices are available. I'm just sharing the offer prices for today. Okay, the offers are available only today, please. Only today. Yeah, offer is available only today. So actual price of this Salesforce admin is 20,000 rupees. You are going to get a 10% discount here, 10% discount here, so that your course price will be just 18,000 rupees. So coming to the development, yes, it is same. Coming to the development, it is same. Okay, even if you want to go for both the Snowflake admin and development, your course price is just 32,000 rupees. Okay, so these are the prices available for only today. Like the batch will be starting from 2nd of May, that is like in 2 days. Okay, Friday we will be starting a new batch. And then coming to the schedule, the first week you will be having a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so initially for the 1 week or 2 weeks, you will be having a schedule of 3 days in a week, because you need to settle down in the batch. That is the reason why we will be giving you a 1 day to practice one session. Okay, the initial classes will. After 2 weeks or 1 week, if you are comfortable within 1 week, that is fine. We'll be going with the continuous classes from Monday to Friday from the second week itself. If not, from the third week, we'll be going with Monday to Friday classes. Got it? So if you have any questions, you can unmute and you can ask me, please. Or else you can give me a message in the chat box as well. Yes, each and every session will be given to you. Like we'll be providing you the lifetime recordings. No need to worry about that. Yeah. Yes, at the end of the course, like we are going to provide you the like a resume, interview preparation, and like where the opportunities are available right now in the market, how to apply for them, how to clear the interviews on each and every aspect. Like we are going to guide you. No need to worry about that. Clear? Yeah, this is called the job assistance, like which we promised you earlier. Yeah, this is the job assistance, like we'll be adding. Yeah, even if you want to go for the certifications as well, yes, we provide the certifications assistance as well to you. Okay, so even if you have some kind of a fake experience you required, you are having career gap, so how to fill up the career gap, how to showcase your different domain experience into Salesforce. Okay, on all these things, so we will be guiding you, and like we will help you to get into the job. No need to worry about that. Yeah, so I hope like everyone is good with the questions and all. So everyone is good with the information. Like very nice meeting you all here. I'm just like sharing the website page once again. If you have any doubts, if you have any like questions regarding the registration, regarding the technical questions, like whatever it is, you can just connect us on this number 810-529-6858. This is our official WhatsApp number. You can connect us here and you can join the trial. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.